So hello everyone, welcome to my full review of Little's Academia, episode 14. A very, very good episode. It showed us, the new, which I said last week, they need a new adversary, they need some really evil person, right? And obviously that is Croy. So that's the opposite Croy. Clearly. So first of all, let's talk about the intro. I think the intro is very interesting because this is one of those intros I didn't like, right? It's an intro that's foreshadowing stuff. So it was very, very well done because first of all, we see her in the intro and so on. So the intro is ending, we see them talking about, oh, here's coming a new sensei. So that's actually very, 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 very well production as well, right? So you kind of combine that with the ending of it. And of course, and later appears and so on, right? So that's very interesting. And the intro really showed us that, okay, so she is pretty much, as I say, the Diana of Shining Chariot, right? She's the enemy of Shining Chariot, her rival probably during school. We do see them clashing their hands together, though. That's probably, though, that Diana and Akko is going to be more friends than ever than Croy and Shining Chariot was. Mainly also because Croy is probably like really evil. Diana is more like stuck up and not actually evil, but he's kind of he's kind of a bitch. But Croy is probably pure evil, right? He's probably a really evil person. And that's what I talked about last week. I said the person with having the square power, as we saw it briefly last week, that's probably going to be someone that actually is real evil, right? Some actual adversary, and it is clearly Croy then. So I was still going to question. But very good. See that in the intro, see Akko using her powers and so on, that's cool as well. And then of course get into this whole strike and so on. So the episode was obviously mainly about introducing Croy, right? But also using her plan. That is somewhat like modernizing the school, getting her like magic, crazy stuff, that probably just giving her the power, probably sapping up powers to her or something. I probably can make a prediction theory about that one day, but yeah, very interesting. She has to use it somehow, obviously to benefit herself. And as I predicted when I was watching the episode, the goblin, the emotional, lack of emotion goblin, clearly was like her construction. So it's a very classic strategy, a very classic evil strategy where you attack someone at the fast flag, right? When you attack yourself, pretty much, right? It's like you burn some village on your, next to your enemy country, right? Or like your neighbor country, and then you blame them, like, oh, they attacked us! The classic fast flag is when you use someone else's flag, right? So you created a robot, then you can come and save it. So it's like one of those classic things too, which is in real life problem where people are actually like burning up houses, leaving a fire and so on, and then they burn a house, and then they go there afterwards, like save someone, so they get the glory. Oh, I saved a kid, right? But also kill 10 people, right? That's a kind of classic. That's not an classic issue, right? In real life, that was her plan, obviously. So it creates a problem. Obviously, she was the one that almost killed the little fire fairy, which was a bribe. And then, of course, she was like, oh, get the blame to the witches, and she saves the day, right? So very classic evil character. So that's a good start for her. And it's also nice that, of course, with Akko, it's like, oh, she's a modern and new girl, I like that. She's like, yeah, I like this girl, I can use her because she isn't afraid of new stuff and so on. And that is probably, she was probably doesn't know. Maybe she knows, maybe she'll challenge her, bro. But I think she actually probably doesn't know that is Ursula, like her old enemy / rival, whatever they are. That is Akko's like mentor. She also don't know that because Ursula wasn't in the episode. She had to leave because she was the youngest witch of the teachers. So she probably doesn't know actually the relationship, but she probably probably does actually see a lot of Chariot and herself probably in her, because they seem to be a familiar, similar character, right, in one way, Chariot and Croy. So she probably thought, oh, I can use this girl, like she's probably intelligent, so I can use her there. She's like modern stuff. But of course, we see that it actually is obviously, and we see, oh shit, it's actually that's a good benefit to her then, ruining her recipe with Ursula. And the ending there was very, very, very intriguing, because the Ursula coming back like, oh, I can find out Akko. I have to really, get close to Akko and explain stuff to her and so on. And she goes like, Croy? And next to Akko's like, Akko and Croy! It's like, she's cheating on me! My special pupil is someone else's pupil now? No! It's like coming home of, that's a very good, it's been gone, having to do this extra labor thing. She's coming home and seeing her partner being in best of friends, pretty much, right? And it's like, oh no. With her arch enemy too. With her worst enemy. It's like, oh no. So next episode's gonna be really great, seeing how that's gonna take us. Probably get some flashback later on with the relationship and so on. But yeah, very, very good episode. Absolutely 10 out of 10 episode. Just all the way through. It was nice with the humor as well. That's the kind of the main plot, right? It's very good because all the thing was just her getting control of it. But also that part because well, like I love the part when Akko is going to like, come on Lotte, let's go over there, let's go fucking talk to those fairies. We're gonna fucking get them to do stuff. I'm tired of this. And then I see the next the black next scene. Teacher kommer in like Akko, Kakani-san, and he's like strike. It's like he joins them. As soon as she has the chance, Lotte is like, I'm sorry, she talked to them and then she joined them. It's like, okay. And then follow up, and it's so good when they're in this kind of negotiation room, and Akko is like screaming at them, we want 10%, we want this. And I was like, what are you talking for? How they made me the secretary general of the strike and the principal, because she was like Akko, right? The old principal. So I was like, but she's like, nice Akko, nice Akko, you're growing up in the world. He's like happy for her, and everyone has this embarrassed and angry at her, and he's like, hey, you get the promotion, that's good. that was really good. But yeah, but overall good jokes. Akko spitting at Susie when Susie said, oh, it's like eyeballs or whatever, and then next scene Akko spitting at again, but then Susie read it like an umbrella shroom prediction, so that was good as well. That she's learned from that mistake. Also the funny when she tried to like poison Akko and she was like, no, my body doesn't work anymore. That was great. That's sort of my eyes. Yeah, so really good humor and like a really good main story. So a very, very good episode. I think actually the best episode actually so far, actually in one way. I think so, yeah. With the intro, because new intro, and it was so perfectly tuned in with the intro, as I mentioned earlier, then showing this, foreshadowing this relationship, and then it's going here, talking about her, and also the ending. So it was just very well done, right? It's and also good then, because last week, and we saw that first extra continuation story, so now we have Professor Croy here, and she's creating like a continuation story with episodes without being too tied together, because last week and before that they were like really tied, right? They were really entwined like this, right? But this is more like a red line now with Professor Croy, right? It's more like a new enemy character that they're actually giving us. So that's also very good. So really, really good episode. And yeah, it shows a lot of new stuff. It also shows some stuff about the problem they have in the world with the magic going down and so on. Probably why they have to release this seal thing, right? So they can actually use magic in a new way and so on, right? So that's also very good. So yeah, everything with that was just really excellent. It's a very good episode. Humor was on point, storyline was on point. I mean, everything was just very, very good. So easily a 10 out of 10 for me. I think it's the best episode actually this whole anime so far. Just everything, just introducing Croy, and it's just ending. It's like a really, really good cliffhanger ending, because you see the intro right away and see like, wow, this is gonna be something new here. A new purple-haired girl is gonna be the challenger of Shine, probably be this, we saw last episode, probably the new evil, and real evil. And it's like, oh yeah, she is evil, she's planning, she's false flattered, she's trying to take Akko away from her slave. Like, the ending is like, my Akko with Croy! So yeah, that was just awesome. Really good episode, all the way through. And as again I said, also the humor was on point. Akko joining them was really good. And yeah, last part, that was really good too. The Adams coming in, there was some lovely like, you can't live here, it's gonna ruin your lives. The Adams coming in, I was like, yes. Thank you, Diana. You always was the reasoning. I was like, fuck you, rich girl! You a rich bitch! You don't understand those poor people! Aristocrat! And I was like, she's timing in there and talking to her. She's like, oh god damn it, fuck you guys! And I was like, oh, I thought I liked you! And I started to like you last week. God damn it! It's like, that was really good. And of course, we also had a part where her. Diana's posse were bribing the fire team, like, what's it, some timber? Please let us shower. That was good, yeah. So overall, one of the best episodes I would say so far, if not the best episode. Absolute set for next week. Yeah, see you guys next week. Have a great day.